Breaking announcement, gamers. The biggest speedrunner in Mega Man history, Caleb Hart42, one of the biggest speedrunning streamers of all time. You may have seen him at a Games Done Quick. He's banned from the Mega Man leaderboards. Not only that, the world record holder in Mega Man 100%, the second most popular category, is also removed and deleted from the Mega Man leaderboards. There's no reason or public statement on why this has happened at all.
One night, I go to sleep, I wake up, and I have a few DMs telling me I'm banned from the Discord, and I'm like, what? Oh my god, world record! Banned!
We're going to go into exactly what I figured out, how this happened, how this went down. What you're looking at right now is the Mega Man leaderboards on Speedrun.com. The first place time is world record. The runner for first place was actually a guy named BurgAlert. His time was left on the leaderboard, but his name was removed and the video was scrubbed. In fact, the submission was changed, so you don't even know who submitted the run. You can see the same thing in submission number 9, removed user. There's also no video. 9th place used to be Iceless, which is Caleb Hart. That used to be his time. Why I'm saying these times have been removed from speedrun.com, because they are literally named removed user and user removed. Why was the 100% world record suddenly altered and the video deleted? I did some investigating, and during a stream I found some stuff that I think is going to shock you. It's going to blow your mind. Now guys, I don't know why these runners were banned or removed, and I say they're banned because last night, before Caleb was turned into removed user, he was actually banned user. I'm not sure if Caleb was banned from these leaderboards or simply removed. The world record holder at the same rate, is he banned or is he simply removed? During my stream, one of the moderators came into my chat and he suggested possibly why Caleb was banned. Walrus Prime, the head moderator of the Mega Man X community and the second place runner in 100%, he said, with regards to Caleb, I personally removed Caleb's time. The mods made a decision, I did the deed. I asked him why his time was removed. He said, don't be a bigot, is an unwritten rule. I find this to be quite shocking. I went to the link that he posted in my chat. Supposedly, this is why Caleb Hart42 was banned and or removed from the website. It's a document from April 20th, 2019 of screenshots from Caleb Hart's Discord. Him being present in some of them. In fact, he's not present in a majority of them. The first one says, I don't have an issue with Games Done Quick putting on this type of event, but I have issues with the attendance. If truly all the people attending were indeed females, great. But that won't be the case. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I suppose Caleb is mocking Games Done Quick because of the relative high number of transgender speedrunners there. It's not actually clear from this screenshot if that's even the case, and I find removing their times from the leaderboard to be a bit ridiculous for a comment like this. Maybe another comment can give us more insight. The second comment, well, he is also a part of the Earthbound community, which is filled with trans. Just looking at this comment, this is absolutely ludicrous to be removed from a speedrunning leaderboard for this comment. There's nothing even bad in this comment, there's nothing wrong, and there's definitely no context. The document claims that Caleb is mocking a community for having trans runners, but I'm not seeing that in the comment. The next thing claims Caleb Hart is misgendering a trans woman several years after transition. The comment, Caleb Hart42 says Cyberdemon, referring to a transgender runner. Somebody then responds, if that was true, PMG, another transgender speedrunner, says, wouldn't be here. Caleb Hart42 then says, ultra yikes, I just blocked him, LOL. Okay guys, is this why Caleb Hart got banned from a speedrunning leaderboard? He literally said, I'm gonna block a person Is this possibly why Caleb Hart was banned from the Mega Man X leaderboards? That makes no sense and is completely ridiculous. Now the comment claims he's misgendering a trans woman. Okay, that's the worst thing I've seen in any of these things, and that's assuming it's even a bad thing. Somebody says the first mistake is going trans. Caleb Hart says, okay, no. Then he says, not here. That's the topic for the, quote, other channel. The document claims he has a secret channel that's probably even worse. Is this a justification for banning Caleb Hart from a speedrun leaderboard? To me, that makes absolutely no sense. Caleb then says, Cyber always loves to play the victim card. He has never changed. Again, clearly they don't like each other. Is this a justification to ban Caleb Hart from a leaderboard about speedrunning? Absolutely not. The rest of this document features a ton of screenshots. None of them Caleb Hart is actually in. He never comments in any of them. Is he even referenced in any of them? No, he's completely absent from these screenshots. So a leaderboard moderator from Speedrun.com linked this document to me and implied that Caleb Hart was banned for this document. I'm reading through the document right now with you guys, and the worst thing I can see is that Caleb Hart misgendered somebody. I don't think you should be banned on a leaderboard for misgendering somebody. That's completely ridiculous and completely unfair. Another moderator for the Discord, Clipper1, says, how is this acceptable? How are people here allowed to be here when we as a community have done what we can to make sure other people this behavior isn't okay? There's your answer. We've done our part. And then Walrus Prime says, the community decided that they don't want to promote bigots on their leaderboard. Racism and bigotry is not politics. Human rights are not politics. This makes no sense at all. First of all, you don't actually have a right to force people to call you a certain pronoun. That's completely ridiculous. Secondly, how is it fair for them to claim that racism and bigotry is not a political issue, and therefore they're justifiably banning somebody from a leaderboard for nothing related to the speedrunning? Guys, I'm going to highlight right now, Caleb Hart42 and BurgAlert never cheated in their runs. Nothing they did in their runs disqualified them for fairly competing with other people in a video game. They didn't cheat. They didn't break any rules. They didn't break any taboos. They went by the book and played by the rules, and it still wasn't good enough. Now, gamers, I don't know in any universe how it's justifiable to ban and or remove Caleb Hart from this leaderboard based on the evidence that was actually implied to me. I still am not getting an answer from the leaderboard moderators as to why he was removed. In fact, there is nowhere explicit or even implied online why Caleb Hart42 and BurgAlert were removed from this leaderboard, except my Twitch chat history. I find that a little bit unfair by the leaderboard moderators. Now that we've dealt with Caleb Hart42, let's move on to the second guy that was unfairly removed from the leaderboard. His name is BurgAlert. He's a relatively new runner. He just got into speedrunning. He got the world record a month ago, beating a 2-year-old world record by Walrus Prime.
That's bad. Fucking got it! Yes! Oh my god, world record. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god.
On the 1st of September, he was banned from the Mega Man X speedrunning Discord, which I'm assuming is the community because of no racism, sexism, or bigotry of any kind. We are a diverse, welcoming community full of all types of individuals. Well, they're welcoming you unless you have certain political opinions. His recent conversations and statements have clearly violated this rule. So they banned him from the Discord, which I actually don't care about and even support it. It's in their rules. He broke a rule. He's out of the Discord. What's the big deal? You can see BurgAlert says, a girl is insecure about her ears. I'd tell that B word to grow up. If she doesn't take compliments well, she might take my fist well. And then he says, haha, just joking, haha. Well, I'm not sure he was joking or not, and that's pretty cringe. On the second screenshot, he says, "I'm a sexist F word. No big streamer is better than me at it. So maybe it is justifiable to ban him." He also has a long private DM conversation with the guy about politics and Black Lives Matters riots. If you want to check that out, it's in the description. This was on the 1st of September at 8:42 p.m. He was banned from the Discord. What's the big deal? Well, last night he was also banned from the leaderboards, and this is nowhere to be found. In fact, a guy in the forums even posts, "I clicked the notification that it was being. When I clicked on it, it said no video. Are videos not required?" So nobody knows why BurgAlert was banned from the leaderboards. A leaderboard moderator actually replied to that and said the current world record holder voiced opinions and stated things that were deemed against community rules by the Mega Man X community moderators. As a result, he was banned from the community and his name was removed from the leaderboard. Now guys, I have no idea why BurgAlert was banned from these leaderboards, the exact same as Caleb Hart, since it was never actually announced anywhere. The only messages we got was an implied link from Walrus Prime. I find this ridiculously unfair and a little insane because I've read these messages, and while BurgAlert does look a little cringe, and maybe he shouldn't be saying that, nothing from these messages is very extreme at all. In his words, there's more context. He was joking. In the messages, he was joking. And this has absolutely nothing to do with speedrunning or leaderboards in speedrunning. How can you justifiably ban him for this? What I find even more ridiculous is nobody was told about this. He was never asked his opinion. He never got a defense. He simply was removed on the leaderboards because, in my opinion, a political issue. You have leaderboard moderators who created political opinions, or they really strongly don't like this guy for some reason, and they decided to use their moderator privilege to remove this guy on the leaderboard. I actually talked to BurgAlert about this. He has no idea why they banned him.
One night, I go sleep, I wake up, and I have a few DMs telling me I'm banned from the Discord, and I'm like, what?
Wait, when was this? When was this? This is on the 1st, right?
This is like, I want to say a week or two ago.
Yeah, it must have been on the 1st because that was when their original claim was.
But anyway, I was like, okay, interesting. I'm banned from the Discord, and I was a little bit like, oh man, that sucks. But at the end of the day, I'm like, oh well, I can live with it. And then I checked my times on the leaderboards. I'm like, okay, well they're not touching them. That's fine. Nothing happens. 2 weeks later, like 2 weeks later, yesterday, I get told by a DM by a mod named Profection, who I believe is somebody who I've never done anything bad to this guy in the past, but he does not like me, and I have proof of that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we've all been there, guys.
Yeah, the guy doesn't like me. But anyway, he said, "Hello, Berg. Your times on the leaderboards were removed and replaced with placeholders under the name Overheated. If you submit new PBs/VODs, they will be rejected and replaced with the moniker Overheated, and the times will be updated to match your PB when verified." Now, that lasted for about an hour, and then they took away the Overheated thing for what they have now, so I don't know what the deal with that was. They also changed Caleb's name to, like, My Heckin' Runnerino or something. I don't know, it was something stupid that they renamed him to. Anywho, so, you know, I thought about it. I'm like, they're taking my runs away. Let me see what I can do. And these guys were thorough. Let me tell you, these dudes were thorough. They removed any mention of me anywhere. On Speedrun.com, when they first did it, it still said submitted by BurgAlert, and I'm like, haha, they missed that.
Yeah, they always come on.
They got that.
So BurgAlert doesn't even know why he was banned, and he never got a defense. He never got a rebuttal. He never got any rights at all. How is it fair for the leaderboard moderators to claim that racism and bigotry are not politics at all, and it's a human right to not have people be bigoted towards you, then ban somebody from a leaderboard without telling them why, for stuff that I would highly argue is not bigoted at all? Maybe it's a colorful joke. Maybe it's crude humor. Maybe the guy's a little bit cringe. But in what way exactly is he a bigot? Yet he was banned for this without due process, without even given the option to debate it or argue it or give his side of the story. How is that fair at all? Guys, it gets even more ridiculous. I had a guy on Twitter that DM'd me, and he says several members in the Mega Man X Discord used to be active in a Nazi Discord. Several Mega Man speedrunners in the MMX Discord that BurgAlert was banned from were apparently in a secret Discord of their own, posting Nazi and racist jokes several years ago, and a moderator on the Mega Man X Discord was in the Discord as well, and he even knew about this. Apparently he was in there for 3 entire months, yet none of them are banned. In fact, it's completely ignored. The runner Crisco Wild, who actually told me about this Discord, said, "I saw your post in that thread on Speedrun.com about what happened with BurgAlert and Caleb Hart42. Would you want to know if there were more community members who had acted in a similarly inappropriate way? If so, I might have something for you." The moderator who actually said why BurgAlert was banned said, "You can send the stuff to Walrus if you wish." And Crisco says, "You don't want to see it?" And Timu actually says, "If you insist, but Walrus is sort of the de facto authority on this kind of stuff. But I can't stop you if you insist on sharing it with me." Clearly, Timu doesn't care about this at all. Clearly, he has no interest in upholding these secret unwritten rules and these non-political issues, and according to them, human rights. No, these aren't political issues, guys. These are just fundamental human rights. Giving yourself a fair trial? Nope, that's not a fundamental human right. Being able to defend yourself? Nope, that's not a fundamental human right. Being banned from the Discord because you said something that somebody else doesn't like you when 1 month ago you beat their world record? That's a fundamental human right, guys. This is another conversation with another Discord moderator in the MMX community. Profection, I see you guys are going hard on BurgAlert. Did he make some new spicy comments that warranted his new world record being removed from the leaderboards? Profection says, "Hello, Crisco. How are you?" Completely ignoring the question. Crisco says, "I'm fine, just asking. How are you also well?" Profection again ignores what he's saying. Crisco follows up again. Did BurgAlert make any new comments that warranted his world record being removed from the leaderboards, or is this new punishment tacked onto the previous one? He even elaborates it to be more clear. Profection says his time still stands. The runner's name has been anonymized. So he actually completely ignores this. This is a second leaderboard moderator that clearly does not care about this morality issue. They clearly don't care about upholding these, quote, unwritten rules. Here's proof of Profection being in the Discord. This is the general on November 26th of 2017. So this was 3 years ago. Profection hopped into the server. Blue M says, "Hey." Profection says, "Oh my gosh." 8-Bit says, "Baptized B-word." Guys, look at the top of the server. It says this is a Christian server. No kikes allowed. According to a user named AirNathan119, just want to confirm, Profection was in the Nazi server for at least 3 months. So he knows about this. He knows who these people are. It was at least 6 or 7 people. He knows what's going on here. He's the guy who actually made the announcement saying that BurgAlert is banned because of misogynistic and bigoted statements. Now guys, I don't know what the hell is going on in the Mega Man X community and on the Mega Man X leaderboards. I streamed about this for 5 hours yesterday, and I never got a clear statement. I had 2 of the leaderboard moderators in my chat running defense for themselves and their clearly slanted bans. How is it fair to ban these guys for completely harmless stuff and then completely ignore a Nazi Discord that Profection, one of their moderators, bare minimum was fully aware of? I find this ludicrous. I find the moderators right now are being incredibly biased. They're being incredibly unfair. I really want BurgAlert's world record to be reinstated and Caleb Hart's name at least to be reinstated. Anyway, guys, if you liked this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe with notifications on. Also, if you want to support me, feel free to subscribe to me on Twitch or go to my Patreon and donate to my Patreon. And actually, if you join the Patreon, it's a gameplay improvement Patreon. Make sure to submit your gameplay. We're going to go over that on stream. Guys, I find this insane. This is one of the biggest breaches of moderator abuse I've ever seen. And these moderators pretend like they can never do anything wrong and they can never make a bad move. Clearly, they're being unfair in this situation. Unless there's more to the story, but guess what? Nobody has been told about any of this. It's being completely silenced and covered up. The moderators are even refusing to talk to me about it. They're refusing to explain anything to anybody. I'll see you guys for the next video. Have a good day.